seasoned cast member of the talk.
Yes, yes.
I have seen Sheryl wear a dress twice on this show, and this is the second time.
But wait, it's not just the dress. Have you noticed these are like boot tights, like the Kardashians? Yes.
Hey,
They might
a new
be
year,
fine,
a new
Sharon.
you.
Have a seat, everybody. Sit down. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we have been off for a couple of weeks. We need to catch up. I missed everybody. Did you all have good holidays? What did you do? What did you do for the New Year's?
You know what?
Akbar, start us off.
Yeah, I brought in New Year at my sister-in-law house, so that was cool. And then New Year Day, I took my son to go to the playoff game to go see Michigan.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, so Michigan against Alabama. We had such a great time. It was a great game. No better way than to bring in the New Year that way. You know, with some football. We saw all the security, the pageantry. It was great. I mean, celebrities everywhere. David Allen Greer, who's been on this show, he's an alum of Michigan. He was there. Rich Eisen, Charles Woodson. I mean, they were all there. They were all there. It was great. Yeah, it was great.
Okay, but I guess Saban didn't see that coming, right?
No, he didn't see that. He didn't see that one coming. Jim Harbaugh going to the national championship.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
Rose Bowl, too, there's a lot of history there. It's like a historical event.
Yes.
It's really cool.
And shout out to my boy, who's the wide receivers coach there, Ron Bellamy. Right. He's going to be coaching in his first national championship game. So, yeah, it's cool.
Fantastic.
I went to Mexico. That's right. That's me and the family right there.
Beautiful. The girls have grown up so much. They turned 15, right?
They turned 15, or as they say in Mexico, that's their quinceañera. It was a really fun time. It rained a lot of it. It was kind of cloudy. That was the one sunny time, and I was like, "We're taking a picture. We're taking a picture. Everybody get ready."
And now you got a little tan too going, huh?
This is spray tan when I got back.
What about Amanda?
Oh my gosh, very fun. Akbar and I made an appearance at the Daytime Emmys, which was very fun. Yep. That's with our producer, Ianthe, right there.
Yeah.
We had a good time, and I got to dance in a special celebrating Dick Van Dyke for his 98th birthday. That was amazing.
Wow. What a legend.
And honestly, you guys, what you didn't see is that, because this was taped for, the thing, so we would do a dance, and each person would do their performance for Dick, and then he would get up and tell a story about the thing that you just performed. So I got to dance to Put on a Happy Face with Skylar Astin, and he, told this beautiful story about, why that song, why he sang that song, and it was just so cool. It was a really special moment. And then I celebrated Christmas in Napa with my family. Had lots of wine. Natalie thought of you.
Yes,
And there we are. We're sporting our Ohio pride in Napa.
Yeah.
So fun.
That is cool.
Sheryl, you were a busy lady, right?
Well, okay, how I could get in this dress and these boots, I worked out at the gym a few times.
girl.
Shout out trainer Winston. This dude is really hardcore on this, so I'm taking it in baby steps to be able to work out.
That's the way to do it.
But I want to start in December because I really don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me why.
Yeah, start the new year and everybody's rushing into the gym.
Everybody
You can't get to the weights in the machine.
Right,
yeah, no, I got you.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I got a chance to hang out with my sorority sisters. We gave toys away with Stevie Wonder's House Full of Toys with KGLH. And in this picture, it's our sorority sister, Jerika Duncan, who is a CBS anchor. And she came out here to do a project out here. And we got a chance to hang out. So it was really great to be with my sorority.
I love Jerika. Awesome.
What about you, Nat?
I went skiing with the family. We had a great time. Nice to go to Vail, Colorado. We go every year. We love it there. Lots of friends and family time. There was some good snow. Unfortunately, towards the end, my son got a little bit injured, Luke.
Oh, no.
He was down. We don't know what it is. We think it's something with his back or his butt. We don't know. He couldn't move for a couple of days, but I do want to thank everybody at the Stedman Clinic who took great care of him, and they just rushed him through all the things that he needed to get done.
Good.
So thank you. He is moving around, still trying to figure it out, but hopefully he'll be back playing soccer soon. Anyway, are we ready for it? It's time for the top of the top. Okay. Oh, if you stayed up late and you were watching, one story everybody's still buzzing about. Did you guys watch New Year's Eve live with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen? Yeah. Okay, if you did, then you saw, as Andy would say, Daddy got his juice back. So after not being allowed to have alcohol last year, the hosts were given the green light once again to drink. Yeah. And it led to Anderson's many, many very well-known viral giggle fits. Take a look.
Talk to me about this bar. You're in the bar, and there are cats everywhere. They are licking each other.
There are cats. I can't see Anderson, but I know exactly what he looks like.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. He's gone. He's off with the fairies here. The shot of the cat's ass in your face is making him delirious. The shot. The shot is crazy.
I coordinated my outfit.
Yeah. John.
Hold on, it's time to administer more paste to the cats.
Okay. I love that. It's like, I need that laugh track, but what'd you think?
You know what I love about this is I feel like we're so used to seeing Anderson so buttoned up and so proper.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, he has a very popular grief podcast, so he's really like this very serious, you look to him for that moment. So to see him completely go on the opposite side, it's so funny. And what an amazing laugh. I mean, we all need to just keep this in our back pocket for when we need a good laugh, because you can't not laugh when you're watching this. This is so funny.
I love getting drunk with people like Anderson Cooper. I mean, it's so much better. Like most of my family members, they get drunk and they're like, I never liked you. I hate you. This is who you want to get drunk with.
He's a happy drunk.
Yeah. My family just talks about childhood trauma, the usual.
But don't you think the Get the Giggle Award needs to go to Natalie Morales?
I've had a few fits of my own.
Yeah, and your nose crinkles up. Yes, it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Sometimes on a late Thursday.
Yes.
Also, much like Anderson, Natalie's drinking here at the show. Wasted.
No. Well, speaking of that, you've heard of dry January, of course, right? Everybody's hops on board. It can be extreme, though, for a lot of people like me. So how about instead the more moderate approach? Have you heard of damp January?
What? Damp January?
Yes, I'm on board with this. Okay, this is where we are cutting back instead of, cutting out completely alcohol. Right. We cut down the number of days. I am queen of damp January. I started officially last night because, January 1st. Sure. So by 8 p.m.
last night?
Well, I started during the day. I said, to my husband, I didn't know it was called damp January. I'm like, we're just not drinking Sunday through Wednesday. School nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You got to give me a little slack, okay? So 3 days out of 7. This is good, right?
We are proud of you.
Natalie. Are you trying to convince us or yourself?
No, Natalie.
Maybe 4 days.
I downloaded
Sunday.
yesterday an app that tells you press the little thing and it gives you like a confetti burst. You didn't drink today. And then, I know. And then, wait, it gets better. It gets better.
Okay, all right.
Then it tells you how many days you're going strong, 1 as of yesterday. Then it tells you how much money you saved.
Really?
Then it tells you how many calories you saved.
This is amazing.
So hold on. So my little sister who's doing this, and she's now 22 days in, she did her firework burst yesterday. It told her she saved $97 so far and over 4,000 calories.
But wait a minute.
Wow. I need that app.
How many friends has she lost?
Natalie Morales! She said
Does it count that?
Natalie just feels sorry.
She's not going out for drinks today. Sorry.
So dark.
That is like, yeah. Okay, give me the real important statistic.
But congratulations, Natalie. We're all here for you and your journey on damp. Dance January? Wait, what is it called again?
Damp January. I didn't know it was a thing, but it is. I mean, I can't cut it out completely because I want to keep my friends.
Absolutely.
My drinking
and with
friends,
that app,
Sheryl.
you're about to be a millionaire the way you drink.
Also, come like Wednesday night at like 11:59, Natalie's gonna be like, it's midnight, it's midnight, get it.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Mama needs her juice.
Mama needs her sippy cup. That's what I used to tell my kids. I need my sippy cup of Chardonnay. Okay, we got to tell you this story about a very courageous celebrity, Mariah Carey. Yes, Queen of Christmas. Posted a photo, though, for New Year's with the caption, "New Year, new beginnings," taking a picture from my, quote, bad side. Here she is. So brave, Mariah, so brave. By the way, like, she's in sequins.
Yeah, right.
She's got full glam.
Full glam, hair nicely placed.
But I guess there is such. You ask when a guest come on this show, do you have a side? Not a bad side. Do you have a side?
I do always ask that. It's so funny. We take a photo after we interview our celebrity guests. I currently live with a celebrity. Her initials are Rebecca Romaine. And I didn't know this until I was with my wife. My wife has a side. I always go on the left side of my wife. Like, that's it. So I always ask, except in that photo there, of course.
That side is looking good, all sides.
No, you could see the sun. It was causing a shadow, and the phone shadow was right in my face. So we had to move a little bit. But I do always ask the celebrities. I mean, that said, I want to get serious for a second. Mariah, you're beautiful on every side. You have, you don't...
Sheryl, do you have a side?
Well, okay, I believe my left side is fly. See, here's my left side.
Fly.
But I believe my right side is super duper fly.
Yeah.
So I guess both my sides are fly. I feel like I don't have a bad side.
You're flying.
I don't have a bad. Do you guys have a bad side?
I have a bad side. You all know what the bad side is.
Oh, it's when you get drunk.
No, there's that. And when you're watching something in your tablet, you know when you like look down and you're like looking, all of a sudden you catch a, you're watching a TV show and you see yourself. You're like, oh my God, that's me. That's on a flight. That's me. I'm like looking down. I'm like, oh gosh. Oh,
So
yeah.
courageous.
The bad side is the under chin
So your
shot. No
photographers
woman
have to
wants
have
that.
a certain height limit, then, is what you're saying.
Like we say, God's view is always better.
Okay.
God's view, right? Yeah, looking down.
That's good.
Yes.
Yes. I like that.
Right.
Natalie, for that angle, even like you look great in that
Are
angle.
you
I
kidding
gotta
me?
say.
Me and my chinny chin chins? All right, we are going to be right back. More of the talk coming up when we come right back. Stay with us. To the talk. All right, this next story is for any parent who spent their holiday assembling new toys or having to hunt for all the little pieces everywhere. So a woman went viral when she posted a video where she glued down most of the furniture in her daughter's Barbie dream house. Oh, I hear a lot of oh no's, but while some parents did think it was a brilliant move, claiming all those small parts get lost or stepped on, others were outraged. One person saying, as the kid who wanted to rearrange everything all the time, I would throw hands with glued down furniture. So this debate is raging online all the way into the new year. What do we think? Amanda, give us your take.
As a mother of a 4-year-old that has a child that is starting to get into a toy that starts with an L and ends with an Egos. I have one thing to say to this. I have one thing to say to this mother.
Wow.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yes.
Tell us how you really feel.
I agree.
Bring it on.
Wait, Amanda was booed.
Come at me. Come at me. Guess what? I have a small. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna take.
Whoa.
Take a stand. small house. One room is devoted to my children's toys. It's the playroom in the house. Okay? I'm finding these little pieces everywhere in my house. In my closet, in my bedroom, in my bed, in his room, in my kitchen. I'm stepping on them. I can't.
That's
You
the word.
stepping on them?
Yes.
Yes.
And he never plays with these toys again after he does his first build, okay?
Yes.
So I think this mother is genius because this playhouse now lives perfectly. And this girl is going to love that as she gets older, that she still has this intact Barbie dream house.
Well, wait a minute.
It's a rough crowd,
I don't
Amanda.
care.
It's a rough crowd.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'd like to.
January 2nd, and Amanda got booed. Mark this day and time, everybody.
But I'd like to weigh in on your behalf because what did you say you didn't want to step on?
Oh, Barbie shoes.
That's
Like, has
right, the
anybody
little
stepped on
hard-
the little Barbie heels? I used to do that all the time when I was playing with my own Barbies. Listen, I am all on board because I have
Thank
spent
you, Natalie.
hundreds of dollars with those LEGOs
Yes.
toys.
Yes.
We're not going to say the word.
Right.
And-
But you know what's worse than that? Have you ever stepped on a jack?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Listen,
yeah. It's painful.
it's the most painful thing in the world
Oh, yeah.
to step on a jack.
Yes.
So
it
I'm
is.
in with you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. That said, we love those toys
That's right.
because they're encouraging kids to build. But anyway, coming up next, the lovely Abigail Spencer is here. We'll be right back.
From Timeless, Rectify, Mad Men, and Suits. And now she's starring in a hilarious new sitcom called Extended Family. Please welcome the gorgeous and talented Abigail Spencer!
I failed already.
Abigail, thanks for being here. Happy New Year.
Ready to go.
Listen, if you follow Abigail on social media, she's always in a different country, always in a fun environment place.
In my mind.
How did you spend New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, I actually spent it in LA.
What?
Really?
Boring. I know. Well, I've been traveling so much, and then after the strike, we're in production right now, so we had like a few days off.
Right.
We're in work mode, so we just stayed in LA, and it was great. I love a California Christmas. So.
Yes.
Is it a big? It's like. My kids call it the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're like, where are we going for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Where were you for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Oh, the 5. I was like, tell me more. I don't even know what this is.
What's that?
You mean the New Year?
Yeah.
I was at my, well, no. Okay, I had people over. I had a little party at my house, which was great, up in the hills. And then we made the mistake of going to somewhere else. We were having a great time. Wow. And you know, the old like, let's go somewhere else. But we're having a good time where we are. Yep. Yeah. And so I was at the second place. For the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, never go to the second place.
Never do it. You're so
That's
right.
the lesson. That's the lesson.
Yeah, the adage is the grass is always greener.
Yeah, and it's not. The grass is not greener.
Also, really tough to get rides like at that time. It gets like crazy.
I know. No, we had strategically worked it out amongst the group, but yeah, don't drink and drive.
Right.
Of course, never do that. Never do that.
Don't do that.
Are you a resolution person?
I'm more of like an intention person. I've learned, and because I want it simple. So really, what I do is I choose a word for the year. Like last year, do you do that too? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Last year my word was joy.
Okay.
And this year, and I kind of feel like the word chooses me. Mm-hmm. So I pay attention to the signs, and the word is drum roll, live on the air. No. Right. Oh, okay, yeah. I can tell you to do anything. Grace.
Oh, and
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
What's your word? Did you?
my word is fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh, fun is good. My word is sleep.
Got it.
I need more of that word in my life.
So I read that Barbra Streisand was a big influence on you becoming an actor. How so?
Yeah. I mean, who is she not a huge influence on, by the way? But I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of movies growing up, contemporary movies. So my mother showed me Funny Girl.
Yes.
And when I was 7 years old, and it totally changed my life. Like a woman who was funny and could sing and was the romantic heroine and also was, a little bit of a goofball. And it really was, she was the human that kind of got me into singing and really wanted me to, got me wanting to do comedy. And actually, I was in this, it's called the Children's Chorus in Pensacola, where I'm from. And it's like Kids Incorporated meets...
Summer stock.
Yeah, that's an old reference.
Yes, I got it.
But like SNL, so you sing, but we do bits, and I actually got to play Barbara.
Yeah. Wow.
Really? And one of these bits, and we would do a Christmas show. Thank you. Jeez.
You know what I like about
anything.
it? The movie Omar Sharif and their love story.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Yeah.
handsome.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it was so fun when I got to play her at 16, and because you remember the beginning of the movie. She's got that leopard coat on. And my mother, for the chorus, made me a leopard coat. And I got to enter the stage with the leopard coat and go, hello, gorgeous. And sing, too. So part of it was the musical review. So I was singing, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. And at 16 doing that. And it really kind of set me on this trajectory.
Yeah,
still doing it. Still doing it.
You know what's so funny about you, Abigail? I mean, we've known each other for a while. You have a very 60s vibe about you. Like it's like a timeless beauty that you have about you. Really...
I thought you were going to say you look 60. I'm like,
No, you really do.
You caught that one.
Well, wait, we got to ask you about Suits. Of course, one of the many popular shows that you've been on. But are you blown away by this crazy streaming, records that breaking? I mean, how did you find out about this?
Okay. So you said I travel a lot. So this summer, I spent most of my summer in Europe. And, we were on strike, and it was a whole thing. But luckily, I got to be there. And I was walking around Europe, and I was like, when did I get so famous? I was so much more famous than I had ever been. And I didn't have any new projects. Extended Family was on hold for the moment. And so I'm walking around. People knew my first and my last name.
Really? That's famous.
I was like, what? And so then I woke up the next morning after this kind of series of weeks of this happening. And I was on a group text with the cast and with the creators. And they were like, surprise, it's billions of streams, the #1 show on Netflix, really in the world. And also it was during the strike, so we couldn't talk about it. We couldn't promote it.
Right.
But man, what a thing with streaming that things can come back around.
It would have been so fun to be in Europe with you and be like, Abigail Spencer, Sutsa! You are the Sutsa lady!
Literally.
I know you! You are a timeless beauty, Abigail Spencer! Oh!
Just reference all of my shows in one sentence.
I know you from the Rectifier, yes!
That's a good one.
You are killing me, right?
Oh my gosh. All right, well, stick around, everybody. We'll be back with Abigail Spencer. That was a clip from the season premiere of Extended Family. New episodes air Tuesday at 8:30 on NBC and the next day on Peacock.
All right, Abigail,
All right,
explain this situation to us. It seems so
It's
modern.
a situational comedy. It's basically the titan of comedy, John Cryer, who plays Jim on the show, and my character, Julia. Yes, thank you. We are newly divorced, and we have 2 kids, so we get a place called The Nest. Put the kids there, and we take turns, and we are having a thriving divorce, our best friends, and we want to do it for the kids, and then there's a plot twist. I meet someone new. I love it, the drama. And played Trey Taylor, played by Donald Faison. And
Yes.
who we love. And it's really about the 3 of us trying to put the kids first and do divorce differently. And I loved this script written by Mike O'Malley when I read it. And it was just like I hadn't seen something like this, that was an option. To try and do it really well, and that there was going to be mistakes along the way, but really putting the kids first. And it's so funny. And it premieres tonight.
But But you've never done a traditional sitcom, so what do you love about filming in front of a live studio audience?
All of you guys. I've been wanting to work in this space, like kind of looking over my career, which Jerry so delicately put all my credits out there. Jerry and I have worked together too before. Yeah. So I just hadn't done it before, and during the pandemic, my son was binging sitcoms. We were watching Friends, Cheers. I grew up on these shows. I have a friend who calls me MTM, Mary Tyler Moore, and in high school, people called me Elaine, and I'm actually re-binging Seinfeld right now. So I just was thinking, oh my gosh, this is kind of the thing that I haven't done. My son is 15 now, and looking for something that was a little bit more, I could wrap my arms around in a different way, and it shoots in LA, so I get to be a better mom, hopefully. But it was wild. Like, it's kind of the best of theater and the best of film and television rolled into one. But while we were shooting the pilot, which I mean, every week we're shot out of a cannon. I just came from the table read. Like, we don't stop working here. And what is so interesting about it is the live audience energy. You know, it's like, and they give us information. You know, it's true. I mean, you are part of the dance, you know, of making the show. But when I was shooting the pilot, I was in the middle of a scene, very serious about the scene, and what I'm doing with John Cryer, and we're really acting it out. And all of a sudden the audience laughed, and I didn't expect it. And I was like, I'm sorry. That was funny. But I didn't know. Like, you don't know when they're going to laugh. And so that's part of kind of the pause. It's kind of the moments between the moments that you learn about.
Another character.
Another character. And it does. It feels like a high wire act every single week.
You have to, like, wait for it a little bit.
Yeah, I love it.
Abigail Spencer, congrats on Extended Family. Thank you for being here. Up next, we say aloha to the handsome and talented star of Magnum PI, Jan Hernandez is here.
For 5 seasons, our next guest has kept Hawaii safe, solving crimes in style. And in tomorrow night's series finale of Magnum PI, we're sure to see plenty of action, floral shirts, and even a bit of romance. Take a look.
Check that for me.
It's Rick, asking for our ETA.
Tell him we're leaving in 5.
Okay. But there is no way we're getting out of here in 5 minutes.
You know, we could save a little bit of time, a little bit of water if we shower together. Just saying. Think about it.
Magnum PI's got some riz. Please welcome Jan Hernandez. They saw that riz that
that's what it was. That's right. That's right.
That's called multitasking,
Yes,
right?
multitasking.
Showering together.
Shower, sleep, perform. I don't know, do it all.
Check my text, do it all. Do it all. All right, so we're just coming off the holiday, and I know some people like to take it a little easy, but you went snowboarding. You got it in.
Snowboarding, I do it every year, and unfortunately it was a little warm, so I went up to the mountain, and it was very scratchy, and it's a place where you do not want to fall, right? So. I was hoping for a little more powder, but you just kind of roll with the punches.
Ice was a little harder?
Oh my God, it was like being on an ice rink as opposed to like being up in the snow.
And you fell a lot?
No, I did not fall.
Oh, my bad.
No, I got skills. Skills. Okay. By the way, can I just say the energy here is pretty amazing.
Yes.
They're the best.
This is how you open up 2024.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
That's a vibe right there.
Yeah, I think it's because we got you in the house. We got you in the house.
You guys.
Yeah, they like what they see. Okay, so we are 2 days into the new year.
Yes.
A lot of people set resolutions. Are you that guy, or have you made resolutions?
It's interesting. I think generally I do not set resolutions because I have like a basic sort of philosophy in life. It's like live every day and just try to get better every single day, like from one day to the next.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm going to try to be better at life in some way. So that's like kind of a thing I carry with me. So I think this year I do want to set a resolution, and I'd like to write a screenplay. Yeah, I think with Magnum sort of coming to a close, there's a lot of things I want to do and accomplish, and directing is one of them.
Yeah.
That has been sort of like on my list for a while. Right? So I've been directing episodes of the show. So I've been directing episodic television. But now I'm directing a film. So I'm directing a film in March, and I'll be announcing the specifics of that soon. But I'd also like to write and direct a project. It's something that I set goals for myself and I make them happen. That's just.
Well, I like this idea. Rather than resolutions, it's goals. But I know some of this came from being at a party with Jessica Alba and the whole crew. A lot of Latinos there. What happened?
That was, it was something that Jessica put together just randomly. Yeah, a bunch of, look at that. Come on. Yeah. Look at the talent in that image.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, Jessica and Tracy put this party together, and I was sitting at a table with Edward James Olmos, and he was just looking around the room, and he said, I've been waiting 40 years for this.
Wow.
And to see the amount of talent in that space, and love and admiration, and how everybody was essentially lifting each other up and thinking like, what can we do to advance our stories and our narratives? And so there's honestly, out of that day, there's so much stuff that is coming in terms of like television shows, movies. A lot of good things are happening because of that.
So you guys have a text chain going now, right?
There's a text chain on Instagram, and it's like just everybody, showing love and support for the community and for everybody in that image, plus another like 20 people on the chain. So it's been great. Yeah, it's been really fun.
It was really cool. Let's bring it back to Magnum PI, because the 2-hour series finale of Magnum PI is going to air tomorrow night. I mean, what will fans be talking about on Thursday morning?
Well, you see, it gets a little steamy, right? We got the Magnum and Higgins relationship. There's always kind of a crime that needs to be solved. But for me, it was, it's an end of an era, right? So the show's coming to an end, and I just wanted so much for the characters, because our fans have been there from the beginning, and through a network chain. Like, it's just so much has happened, and they've been there with us the whole time. I mean, I was always on social media interacting with them, and I feel like just people got so much from the show. It was like, it was about Ohana, it was about family, it was about positivity, it was about people trying to like help each other out. And that's kind of my vibe, and I think I carried that with me into the character. And in a weird way, I felt like the audience also felt something from that. There was this like positivity, because it's easy to look around and kind of, kind of get lost in the negativity of the moment. Yeah. And there is a lot of negativity on social media and things like that. So I don't know. I think it was a really nice space to be positive.
Well, on the positive side, it's the series finale. Are they going to be sending you home with that red Ferrari?
I'm
just saying. I mean, that's a great, thank you gift.
I think you're onto something, and I think the producers.
Okay.
It's only right. Okay. It's only right. I put my time in, right?
You gotta park that in your garage. Jay, so good to catch up with you. Thank you. The 2-hour series finale of Magnum PI airs tomorrow night at 9 on NBC and is available to stream the next day on Peacock. We'll be right back. All right, before we go, we have something exciting that will help you with your health and fitness goals this year. It is time for today's must-have giveaway. John Reed is an immersive international fitness concept with unexpected design elements, live DJs, curated playlists, and top-of-the-line equipment. And guess what, everyone in today's studio audience? You're going home with the John Reed Fitness VIP 3-month membership. You can choose from their downtown LA, West Hollywood, Santa Monica, or Dallas locations. And for your chance to win this giveaway at home, go to the Talk's Facebook page. Tomorrow we got a brand new episode of The Talk. We got Ken Jeong and Zoe Lister-Jones. You don't want to miss it. Be sure to join us here on The Talk.